Welcome back, this is Nick Agram. This time, I will be discussing the unit circle, and at the same time, we're going to find the 6 trigonometric functions. So, the unit circle is the circle with center 0, 0, as you can see in the figure, and radius 1 unit. So, if I'm going to put a line here, or a sector, that means I have a theta here, and this is my x and y. So if I'm going to put a right triangle there, as you can see, this side will be your y and this side will be your x. Using the Pythagorean theorem not the Pythagorean theorem, using the definition of the 6 trigonometric functions. So we have sine theta is equal to the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. So we have y divided by 1 because our radius is 1 or the hypotenuse is 1. And we have cosine theta, that is x. So that our x coordinate here now is cosine theta, and our coordinate, y coordinate, is sine theta. And we have the tangent theta, the definition is opposite side divided by the adjacent side, or we have the sine theta divided by cosine theta. Okay, and we have the trigonometric function, the reciprocal of sine, that is cosecant theta, that is 1 divided by y, and the secant theta, that is 1 divided by x, and the cotangent theta is equal to x divided by y. Okay, next is that I'm going to discuss what are the values of or what are the signs of the 6 trigonometric functions in different quadrants. So we have the first quadrant here. We said that this is cosine theta, and we have sine theta. That is our x and our y. Okay, and we know that our x here is positive and negative. So if we call this theta, so in the first quadrant, our cosine theta, we start with sine theta. That is the same as sine theta. And then we have cosine theta, that is also positive cosine theta. And our tangent is also positive. Okay, then we will go to the second quadrant here. So this is our negative x, the x value there is negative, and then we have y. So we have negative cosine theta, and this is theta, and sine theta, y is positive. So we have, if we call this theta here, this theta as 180 degrees minus theta, if we still call this as our theta, sorry for that, I should remove that. Then I have here, I will remove everything here. Then I have here now, we have cosine 180 degrees minus theta, and that is sine 180 degrees minus theta. That's it. And as you can see here, the value of negative of cosine 180 degrees minus theta is equal to negative cosine theta. Why? Because they are coterminal. They have the same value. But sine is still the same. So what can we say now? We have and then we have sine 180 minus theta is equal to sine theta. They are equal. It's positive. But cosine 180 degrees minus theta, that is negative cosine theta. Of course, tangent 180 degrees theta is equal to negative tangent theta. Also, because the value of this is negative. Okay? So, first quadrant, all is positive. Second quadrant, sine and of course cosecant 180 degrees minus theta is also positive, but the rest is negative. Okay, let's try the third quadrant here. As you can see here, our x is negative and our y is negative. So if we call this theta again, then we have sine theta is equal to negative y. So we have cosine theta is equal to negative x, and then tangent theta, we have negative y divided by negative x. That is y divided by x. So that means in the third quadrant, we have sine is negative. We have negative sine. And then we have also negative cosine. But we have positive tangent theta in the third quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, we have here our x is positive and our y is negative. That means we have cosine as sine theta is equal to negative y, and cosine theta, that is negative positive x, and our tangent theta is negative y divided by x, so that is negative. So in the fourth quadrant, sine as cosine is positive, but tangent sine theta and tangent theta are negatives. Okay, to sum it up, I'll just add new. Okay, to sum it up, we have first quadrant there. So all are positive. All 6 are positive. Second quadrant, what did we say for the second quadrant? It is only the sine and cosecant are positive. So we have only sine theta and cosecant theta that are positive. In the third quadrant, we have the tangent theta that are positive or positive. Tangent theta and what will be tangent and cotangent theta, because they are reciprocal of each other. For the fourth quadrant, we have only cosine, cosine theta and and what's the other? Secant theta. So these are positive, these are positive, the rest are negative. So remember, my teacher gave us this to remember. I still remember. Sine is on the upper, first and second quadrant. They are positive on the upper. This one is upper. And then cosine and cosecant, cosine and secant is on the right quadrants. So here, sine there, upper quadrant. Right quadrant, cosine there, and cosine here also. Tangent is alternate, so tangent there and tangent there. Okay, I hope that you learned something about the unit circle and the 6 trigonometric function. And in my next video, I will be discussing some examples regarding unit circle and the 6 trigonometric functions. And I hope to see you there. Have a nice day. Thank you for watching.